Hey everyone, Riley Casper here. Welcome back to more Angry Birds Space HD. In the last episode, we made it as far as level 15 in the previous level pack, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to beat that level, so hopefully today will be the day that I beat it. Because I can't afford to miss any more levels. Also, we've already started on the 4th level pack in the last video as well, so we're going to go back to Cold Cuts and we're going to finish off level 15, hopefully today. Because yesterday I gave up. And I'm very well rested for this too, so I shouldn't have any problems with it. Oh, dang it, I should have used that item at the start of this level. I didn't think that it would be... There goes the oven. I had something cooking. I didn't expect it to go off as soon as I started this video. I'll go get that in a second. I know it's pretty rare that I have breakfast this early in the morning, but I can at least say that I finished this level at least. No birds, but I'm fine with that. 1 star. Okay. I'll be right back, everyone. And I'm back. Sorry, guys. I just had to go respond to the oven because it was going off. Okay. 1 bird left. I also had this weird dream last night. I had a dream about me playing the world's hardest game. And honestly, I thought I was going to be stuck in a trance for a second. But then I also thought about anything different from what I was thinking of. But anyways, I was thinking that it was something else. But I definitely know it's not a complete loss at this moment. Alright. Ironically, each of these birds do have ironic names from like the original Angry Birds. In this game, you guys obviously know who Terrence is if you ever played the original. In this game, he's called Space Terrence. I know it's a weird name for a bird, but I'll tell you guys this: the way how I was thinking of it in the past. And I thought about explaining that to you guys so that way you know what I'm talking about. From my point of view, I'm actually a little bit more of a little bit behind my times, honestly. Oh, yeah, I failed. Alright, laying in from limp and limp. Not so much anymore now, aren't ya? Alright, that does it for that level. So, ironically, the way how I was thinking about, I know most of you guys are going to question what I'm having for breakfast this morning. I mean, honestly, before I carry on with what I was going to say earlier, is popcorn chicken. I know technically that's not a breakfast item, but that's the only thing that I have around here that I can really eat at the moment. Just by looking at it. I mean, it's probably the easiest meal I can cook in the oven. Dang it, I screwed that up. I'm already on level 18 by now. I thought I was going to be stuck on level 15 for another day, but luckily I passed it. Only got 1 star though. I'm not going to try to get 3 stars in that level. Not until like maybe I have the feel or need to go back to that level at some point. Which that's probably most likely not going to happen. I'd just like to say now, from my point of view, Angry Birds Space has been a really long time coming, honestly. Because I've been wanting to do a series like this for a while now. So I'm not really hurting for any other new videos that I can make for you guys and new Let's Plays. I mean, I could try to pull off Candy Crush Soda, but I don't know how much success I'm gonna bring upon myself with that, because my tablet has a little bit of issues with running that game on my YouTube channel. It's like I already know how it works, but at the same time I definitely know how it is with videos nowadays. I just really wish that some of these pigs would suffer from frostbite. I mean, at the same time, the pigs are evil, so I have a little bit less to be worried about. But at the same time, I definitely think that the pigs in this game are a little bit uneasy. Anyways, that was probably the easiest level out of the bunch. Triple star. Okay, more ice bird levels. Man, I really wish that games like this would be easier instead of harder. But I obviously already know that these levels can't be any harder than they already are beyond this point. Well, I gotta point out that some of the levels are going to be harder than others. Just by the sheer look of them. I don't know if anyone's going to argue with me in that with me about that in the comments, but I can at least say that I am trying to make sense. Yeah, I don't even know how I'm going to be able to pass this level. I mean, I'm going to try my best to arc my shots a little bit, because it looks like the gravity goes behind the slingshot. But I don't know if there's anything below this planet that will stop my birds from going around. So, ironically, I want to point out that one of the pigs got frozen in the gravity. So, when that happens, they don't die. You physically have to kill them in your own way. That's the way how it works in this game. Ironically, I don't know why they didn't fix that glitch after the last update of this game. But at the same time, they just don't die. It's only in cold outer space that they die in. Unfortunately, the gravity is a little bit, very expandable to the point to where that doesn't happen. I'm just pointing that out to you guys so that way you guys know what I'm talking about. A lot of the other stuff that goes on in this game can be unreasonable at times, just because of how many times I've already tried explaining this to myself in the past. Okay, that was weird. For some reason, the heater that I have in my bedroom, which I shouldn't be having in the first place, in my room, randomly just shut off for no reason. I'm a little too concerned with my game than anything else, but I don't know how it is going to be like in the next few hours, just by the look of it. And yes, I have a higher percentage than yesterday. From my yesterday's recording, I had like maybe like 15%. I have 87, so it shouldn't be any different from what was yesterday. I don't know if anything different is happening in the next level pack. Honestly, I definitely know how it works, but I also definitely know I can't leave anything else behind. That made no sense. So it seems like I run into problems with making sense nowadays. God, I shouldn't be yawning this early in the morning. I should be less concerned with being tired than just focusing on my own game, honestly. I know I'm really recording at a semi video game time, but at this point in time, I don't really care. These piggies are getting a little out of whack. I think I've been shut up. I'm almost to level 30 in this level pack now, too, since I'm on level 24 at this moment. I just realized that I'm on level 24. I cannot believe I've already managed to get this far. I mean, honestly, I don't know what the rest of this level pack is going to bring, but I definitely know that it's going to probably bring a little bit of everything else instead of making it easier instead of harder. Although I really wish that was the case, because then this level would be easier than anything else. Jesus. I just wish it was really back in February of this year. I mean, it's June. Ironically, this nights are still cold for some reason. I don't know why it is, but some days in this month, there were some days in this month that weren't as warm. Ironically, I definitely know June is one of the summer months. I picked that up when I was like in maybe like 8th grade. But I definitely remember it's something else. Anyways, level 25 is coming up. Okay, I see an egg straight down there. I'm gonna make sure that I don't miss that. I'm gonna have to use my other 2 birds before I can grab it though, because only laser bird can reach that. Ironically, Laserbird is actually Chuck in outer space, except his speed does something totally different. It locks onto stuff uh, instead of using his normal speed, like in the other Angry Birds games. Okay, I messed that up, but that doesn't mean that I can mess this up. There we go. Okay, let's see what this one is. I don't remember. Honestly, I don't actually remember some of these level packs being this complex. The frick? I'm just gonna pretend like I'm seeing nothing out of that. And just take out the last pig that's available to me. Alright. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get 3 stars, but I can at least... okay, 2 is decent. Luckily for me, though, I don't have to worry about failing this level because it'll just restart the level for me, so that way I don't have to worry about resetting it myself. But I'll have to come back for that level at some point. So there are a total of 10 X-Droids in this entire game. So they're not really hard to miss because their sparkles can give themselves away. And that's how you'll know that there's an X-Droid in that level, just because there's a lot of material that comes out of those eggs. Sometimes they're just a dead giveaway to begin with. I mean, the way how it looks for the 10 X-Droids in this game, most of them are in different level packs. I think, like, one of them is in the danger zone, so at some point I'm gonna have to go after it. But that would mean I would need to save up $2.99 somewhere. Which that's possible for me, but not as possible as you guys think it is for me. I do want to save up some of my money, though. I forgot that Terrence doesn't destroy his wood as good as any other video game, as anything else. Only Chuck is good against wood. Luckily, they gave me 2 of the same birds, so I can work with the birds accurately and my shots as accurately as I can. Okay, that one only took me 2 attempts, but I could be doing a little bit better. 2 stars, okay. Alright, what level am I at? 27, okay. At this point in time, I don't know if anything different is going to happen in the next few levels. I mean, honestly, I definitely know how it's going to happen, but I need to be better at what my shots look like at the moment. Oh, come on. Ugh. It does this to me every single time whenever I try. We're down to one peg, and then whenever I use my last shot, it fails instantly. There's nothing I could do about it. I'm at a loss with words right now, as it is now. I definitely know how it works, but definitely not in the way how I think it's going to work in. I'm just like thinking it's different. Not everything's the same. Ugh. I really wish that was the case half the times, but in my own sense, I definitely know that things won't change. The world will probably never be the same. Just because of things changing nowadays, especially for new stuff that's been going on as of recently. Donald Trump being back in the office, obviously he didn't deserve to be back in that office because, ironically, back in 2016, he was the worst president of all. He still is, 10 years later. Okay, it seems like there's another extra down there because of that glittering down there. I'm gonna go ahead and target that real quick so that way I can get it. Here's my first shot for that. Alright. Going into another ultimate dimension. What is this one gonna bring me to? Okay. Okay. Honestly, I don't know how this is gonna work. Ironically, you can't use any Space Eagles or anything else in extra levels. They're considered as golden eggs. And any golden eggs that are from the original Angry Birds game, you cannot use my Eagles or power-ups. It works just like that in this game and probably other games too. A lot of people presume Angry Birds space is a little different from the original Angry Birds. It is a lot different from anyone's perspective because the way how it looks and how the designs are and the different levels that there are from different points of views. A lot of people get this game confused with other games. Like yesterday when I said FIFA was the worst game possible. I mean, I guess most people do like soccer, but I mean, at the same time, I'm not going to disagree with it because obviously I definitely know how it is with a lot of people nowadays. A lot of people tend to like that type of mode of game. As of recently, there happens to be a new release for that game actually for 2026. I believe you can get it for the Xbox or PlayStation. That's if you have a PlayStation 5 or even the newest Xbox that they've released. Although it's really hard to come by nowadays because the game is expensive. I know a lot of people that do like FIFA. I'm not going to disagree with it. And a lot of people do like live soccer too, so I'm not going to put people down on liking soccer. I mean, I may be bad at it, but at the same time, I'm not say anything bad over it. I personally won't be playing that game anytime soon because I'll probably lose my first match that I play. Because I don't know the basic controls very good, and honestly, I'm not really good at passing the ball to my teammates. If I were to try, a lot of other players would probably sneak up on me and just steal the ball anyways. That's the way how it works in football too, especially with the newest one they released, Madden 2026. Although I don't know when that's necessarily coming out, just because of how much pressure I put on for everything else. So I'll point this out to you guys now, since I've been playing a lot more games. I mean, personally, for me, the reason why I would suck at that game is because the controls are a little weird. It's like I've been playing video games since I was 4, but that doesn't mean that I necessarily know how to play soccer. Ironically, there are some Mario games that do have soccer-related activities. As a prime example for that topic is Shell Soccer in Mario Party 9 as one of the mini games. Ironically, you work as a team with one other person, and your goal is to score as many goals as you can within the 2 minute and 50-second time limit. Ironically, from my point of view, I definitely know Mario Party 9 is a good game for anyone that has interested in it. I mean, I know a lot of people that don't like Mario Party, or let alone Mario games to begin with. So, therefore, I don't disagree with them, and I definitely know some people don't actually have an interest in Mario games to begin with, or even let alone video games. So therefore, I want to point out that some people just don't like video games, which is okay. A lot of people just don't understand them as well as any others do. It's the reason why most people just don't play video games to begin with, or don't play board games or card games to begin with at all. But sometimes that's okay for a lot of other people in the world, just because they think that watching TV or live soccer on TV is actually pretty cool. I should be doing more sports related stuff, but I did a lot of that when I was 17. What level am I at? Alright, I'm on my last regular level before I move on to the boss of Cold Cuts. This level is actually pretty easy, it looks like. How many bursts do I get? Just 3, okay. I wanted to be sure. Ironically, my roommate is watching a movie out there. There's really nothing I could do about it at this moment. I could go and sit in my bathroom, but that's about it. Although that'll probably be unsanitary. That's where I was during my second video of this, ironically, because it was too loud and I couldn't handle anything else. So I want to point out that was the case. I just wish that it'd be a lot quieter around this house, but I am finding that hard. Okay, I am a little shocked that I got 3 stars. Alright, so King Pig here has a little bit more of an advantage over anything else. So this boss fight is going to be a lot harder than the first one was. Just by the way how it is. So your main goal is to aim for the boulders that come down. Also, make sure you aim for the TNTs too, because then if you hit those, it'll do significant damage. Unfortunately, for me, that wasn't the case. Okay. Dude, stop moving around. Jesus, this boss fight is even worse than I was gonna expect from yesterday. Well, I like I said, ironically, I did play this as a kid. This boss fight as a kid, it took me like 15 tries, like I said, also yesterday. So, yet again, it could take me 15 tries to do this. Just because of the way how I'm playing. Alright, I'm going to aim right about there. Alright. Okay, that did absolutely nothing for me. Okay. There we go. He's dead. Okay, so ironically, that took me only 2 tries. That's probably a new record for me because I never had to reset more than just once in this boss fight. But twice is enough. Did my game freeze? Alright, well, I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to just jump right straight back in. That was not okay with me. Alright, well, come on. Okay, well, it looks like I have to start level 30 all over again. Dang it. Great. I literally hate it when my tablet does this to me, honestly. I just really wish that my tablet would stop kicking me out of apps at a random. It's like I already know how it works, but I definitely know some of the stuff can't be turned down. I definitely know that my tablet can be better than this. Instead of being a little bit harder than it has to be. And I changed my background to my tablet as well. I don't know if you guys saw my wallpaper. I set my wallpaper to something else as of recently, so I do actually have a new background wallpaper on my home screen. As of recently, I've been wanting to make more AI videos for you guys, but I am finding it really hard to set up AI video that I can work with. Plus, I want to do I do want to do some I'm losing my mind. Ironically, I definitely do want to do some my tablet just let me know that I only have like 5 minutes left. Oh god, I better finish this level then. I think my space is starting to run out. I think that's what the problem is. I'll probably have to check it after this video's over with. Although, I'm not really seeing anything different over it. 5 minutes is not a long time, though. God, this boss fight is hard. I'd just like to also say my tablet is slightly starting to overheat too. Okay. That does it for that level. Alright. You're done for. Alright, so unlike yesterday, I was successful to finish Cold Cuts today. And ironically, I will come back to this level when I'm ready to 100% it. However, though, that doesn't deter me to go on to the third level pack of this game. Alright. Fry Me to the Moon is next. So, ironically, it's going to be a ripoff version of Cold Cuts. If anything, it probably carries on the story, but the boss is going to be a little different. So, from my point of view, starting probably tomorrow or later tonight, I will most likely be able to show you guys Fry Me to the Moon. Although, I don't know about the fourth level pack. I can't pronounce that name. But at least I can say that we are going to carry on with Fry Me to the Moon in the next video after this cutscene is over with. That proves to you guys that King Pig can't be the only evil one around here. Anyways, we'll start with 3-1 probably later tonight. There's only 10 levels in this entire pack. So this will probably be a very short level pack for me. And I've already been through all 10 levels and I know how it goes too. So next time on Angry Birds Space HD, I will see you guys in Fry Me to the Moon tomorrow or later tonight. It'll probably most likely be tomorrow. Alright, see you guys.